Hey guys, Germinator here again, and I was going to show you another entrance I did. I've been kind of wondering if I could do a water entrance that wasn't just random with ladders or anything like that. And so I played with it a bit, and this is what I came up with. It's, hidden stairs going down. They're not actually stairs, although you could do a version with stairs. I don't really mind jumping up so much, but that's the way it closes on the back, and then of course it fixes itself here in the water. So anyway, I tried to do a couple of different things to make it work better and not have to be on the side like this, or have to have these half slabs, but every time I tried to do anything with it, I just kept failing. So this is the version I'm going to roll with, and it is hidden, so I thought that'd be pretty cool to show y'all how to do if you were interested in it. So I'm going to do a tutorial real quick, and let's do it. Alright, so the way that you would do it if you were going to build it is you would dig down 3 and place these pistons I'm about to place on my version, but that's how deep you would have to dig to start. So you would dig down 3 and place blocks on it like that, because that would be where the water would sit, would be 1 deep. Okay, so your water would be placed on these blocks here in a second. So you would dig down 3 and place, let me get that out of the way, and place pistons, okay, in a row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and then 1 that way. Okay, so that's how you would place them, and then they would all need blocks on the top of them like that. So your water is going to sit on these blocks eventually for your hidden stairway. Now on this side we're going to skip this first block and then place 4 like that, and then count 1, 2, 3, take those out and put in your pistons facing in right here. We need 4 of them, 2, 3, 4. Now the reason why I skipped that block is because we're just going to put a block there and leave it. We don't need to do anything with that one. Now on top of those pistons we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and they need blocks as well. Okay, because this is the wall right here, the side where the water is going to butt up against right here. So here's ground level. Alright, so we get that all that mapped out now. Now we just need to get the wiring to all these. So come around the front right here where this piston is, that 1 piston off to the side right here, and place a block on it. And then on this piston right here, place a block on that one. Now I'm going to make a floor here. So right here on these blocks, you're going to bring these out like that, and then just do 1 more like that. Okay, and then just bring this bring these blocks this way until they meet to that piston right there. Now repeaters, just put 2 repeaters here, and then a repeater here on 2, and then line repeaters right here all on 2. Okay, we're going to need another block right here because we're just going to do dust like this. I realize there is an easier way to do that. Right here I could just do redstone right here, but I decided that I like the timing being all correct better than I do like saving space right there, so I went with it that way. Now on this side, on these bottom 4 pistons, place blocks underneath them like this, and then count down 2, and then put blocks underneath that, so there's a gap in between, because we're going to put torches on all of them. And then right here, just bring this out 2 diagonal from that, because we're going to have repeaters and dust. Now for these top 5, just put blocks behind them like that, skip space and put blocks right there underneath it with torches. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did down there, is bring the flooring out 2 like that, and then put repeaters and dust. Now right here, take away that dust because we're going to put a block at a diagonal like that with a torch on the side of it. Now that we've got that all wired up, we just need to connect this line of dust with this bottom line of dust here. So just we're just going to drop this down, stare it down one and one this way, and just connect it up like that. I like to put a repeater right there, and then dust, and then hook that line to that line like that. Now for this line, we need first let's put in our T flip-flop. So come right here off of this line of dust, bring it, what the hell, bring it this way too, and then over one, and put your dust going like that, and then dig this down. Just put in a T flip-flop. Probably already know what that is by now. So, 2 regular pistons on either side, and then we're going to dig a hole here with the torch facing up in the middle, a block over top of it with a torch on each side of these blocks. Now the dust, that's completely wrong. Take that back out. Yeah, we don't want that hooked up there. We want it hooked up from down here. So that line right here needs to go meet up with that line. So put your, yeah, the torch is over there. What the hell am I doing? Right there. See, that dust needs to come up here to this one. So you can dig this out, hook it up like that. So it's coming from that torch, going up on that block, and then splitting, going either way here to that, and then that up there. So that's hooked up. Now this top line of dust on this T flip-flop needs to meet up with this block right here that's inverted to all those pistons. So you can do it like this. Bring that up, put a block over top of that to cut that off, then bring it this way. Let's just do it like this. Put 2 blocks right here, and then put 2 repeaters going into that block with the torch on it, and then just stare it up from the T flip-flop this way, like that. Now that's all hooked up, and that's it for the wiring for all the pistons. You have to use a button, so you can see now the stairway would be open, and now the stairway would be closed. The button I just put over top of that dust. Basically, your input is this line of dust right here. So if you wanted to put any buttons in, or a bud switch or something, you just lead it to this dust. So we'll do that in a second. Alright, so build your floor out for your pool or your waterway. Just leave it, whatever's going on in your world. We'll just bring this out. For the water to fix itself, though, you're going to need a bit of space to make that happen. So let's just bring this out a bit, like that. And it wouldn't look like much of a pool if it was small like that anyway. So there we go. Alright, so we got that. And I'm going to sleep real quick and get that over with. Alright. Where the hell am I? Fly, motherfucker, fly. Jeez. Alright, so if you get all that put in, you can test this out. If you want, just go ahead and fill it in your water. Make sure it's all filled in. And now, just put in a quick button for now. There we go. We can see it opened up fine. Let's make sure it closes. There we go. Alright, so open it up. And right here, this would be the first step down. And then your next step, just put that in. And so on. And then you're right here. That's pretty much the floor level you would have to have to have headspace to get out. So that's where we'll go. And you just fill all this in. I'll do it real quick if I can. And there we go. Now I know you can see all these pistons, but I don't really mind it, so it's all good, and there's nothing I can really do to fix that. So right here, we can put in the door real quick that to close from this side. I just like it. You don't have to do it, but don't worry about that. Right there, place a piston facing in, and it's right off that torch on the side right here. So just put a piston right on the side of that torch, and then right here, even with that piston, just dig down 2, and then place a block. Put a piston with a block on it, and you can dig a trench going this way, and put a torch on the side of that redstone right here that's going into that, and dig that out, and just put your redstone going down that trench. We're gonna need a repeater. To a repeater going into that piston, and that should be the doorway. Okay, now you can go ahead and fill that in, and so on. So this will be your room out this way, and you can figure that out however you want to fill this in. Just make it look good, whatever you want. Alright, so obviously this would have to be covered up, so your wall would start right here. But I'm not going to waste too much time doing that. Alright, so you've got all that done. There's your exit. So if you want to put button in on this side, if you want to put it right here, let's just put a quick button in. So there's your button, and then your blocks right here. You can just run it this way. So you're over here, and you don't want this line of redstone messing with that line of redstone, so put a block right there to cut that off, because we're just going to run dust behind that button going that way. Okay, and then I'll put a block there anyway. And then what we're going to do is just meet it up with this redstone right here. So just do that until it meets up with that. You can put a repeater. I might need a repeater in here just for the hell of it. So there we go. So we don't really need, well, just do a repeater and then hook that up. So now this button should be working. Alright, so that works. Now for this side, to do it, let's just do a button to make it easy. If you want to see a bud switch, just watch my waterfall tutorial. I think I did it on that. I'm not sure. But let's just leave this up. We'll put a button right there, and let's just do a block below it. Kind of flying blind here, so we'll figure it out. With dust underneath that button, and then we'll just put, that ain't gonna work. We'll just put a block like that, lead it down. Now that's hooked up. Alright, so there's everything hooked up. Now you have to put in your blocks there to cover that up. So cover up these pistons. Obviously they're an eyesore. You don't want those showing, so the easiest way to cover those would be with a block. Say if you're on like a just a lake, a water somewhere in your world or something, you could just cover it up with blocks. Or if you're doing like a pool or something, I may cut that off. Yeah, I did cut that off. So you're gonna need to have a repeater right there coming out of that. There we go. Alright, so the way I do it is I just use half slabs to cover them up, and it doesn't really look that bad, so who cares. And there we go. So that's pretty much it, and you're done. So if you wanted to build this, let me know. I hope everybody enjoyed. Boom. That's it. There you go. Alright, everybody take care. Bye-bye.